Oh, holy crap. I cannot believe what you just told me. Hey, Josef. I believe that's the correct pronunciation of your name since you are from Hungary. Hi, guys. Happy Sunday, good morning, or good afternoon, depending on your time zone. The temperature here today is, let me show you actually. I think I have it open. The temperature here at the moment is 37 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what it is in Fahrenheit, and maybe that site would allow me to change it if I want. I just don't know how, so maybe some of you can make your calculations. It's damn hot, but it's 43 degrees and you're working on a Sunday. Oh man, I feel you. I don't know if you have time to join the live stream for longer than just say hi, but I'll do my best to make that living hell a little bit more friendly. So, the purpose of today's live stream, I have a CXP Steam active on Vulkk because I had about 1 million tokens gathered from previous raiding and such other activities. It's melting, man. It's melting. It's the middle of the day. The sun is shining very, very bright. And I'm actually in a dark room because of the green screen behind me and because of the artificial lighting. I can't really have natural lightning shining on me since I've constructed the green screen for the live streams. So the purpose of today's stream is to make some good use of that Steam that I have on, which is just doing some casual flashpoints and maybe some uprisings through Group Finder. Nothing really scary, nothing really challenging. Tonight we are doing veteran mode. And I was thinking, let's burn some energy while I have it, because tonight on a 2-hour raid, not live stream, I will be recording it just in case we kill it, because we attempted it on Tuesday and we couldn't do it. Hopefully we'll do it tonight, which will be my first time doing tight veteran mode on the live servers. I've never done it on live. And of course, I'll have a video with that. But without further ado, let's log into Vulkk and join Group Finder. If by any case any of you guys wants to join me for a casual flashpoint or an uprising through Group Finder, just whisper Vulkk. I'll quickly invite you into a group and we'll queue together. The Red Eclipse, Republic side, level 70 obviously for uprisings. I'm doing fine. I'm expecting my holiday, which is a week after today. Did I say it right? No, oh crap, it's 2 weeks after today. Never mind. Right, so the Steam... Oh, lag. The Steam has 1 hour and 50-ish minutes of duration left, which goes to prove that I had those 2 or 3 rows full of tokens, and I had to make some good use of them. So, story mode uprisings. I don't think I want to do veteran mode uprisings with a pug. I don't need anything specific, guys, because we are going to do casual stuff. Any class is appropriate. So let's see, someone just asked to join, maybe. I'll just invite them if they want to join. What do we have? A level 70 Guardian, that should be perfectly fine. Anybody else that wants to join for a veteran mode flashpoint through Group Finder or story mode uprising through Group Finder, you can bet that it will be a flashpoint and it will be the Hammerstation, the first one that pops up. Random ones, which are uprisings I'm going to do. Random ones, whichever the Group Finder throws me into. If we get a group of 4 people, we can do anything you guys wish. However, I want this to be done quick so I don't waste my Steam. I am rank 300, but it doesn't mean, if you've seen a video I've uploaded 3 days ago, it doesn't matter what rank you are, the grind never stops. And so far, since I'm not doing nightmare operations and I'm not doing PvP on Vulkk anymore, I have extremely bad luck when it comes to 248 pieces. I think I barely had 1, and I'm not really sure if I had 1. Oh, there we go. I've got 1 implant, 248. Absolutely everything else is just generic stuff that I usually throw away. All right, let's go Group Finder. Nobody else whispered? Right, okay, maybe for the next run, if anybody of you guys wants to. If not, just feel free to stay here and enjoy the chat. Let's go. I might... Ooh, Watchman, really bad. Hammerstation it is. I'm going to switch off Hammerstation for the next run. It's good to have the daily from Group Finder finished. Not that I have the quest, or maybe I do. Really have no idea. How long have I been a subscriber? Since day one. I've never dropped my subscription and I've never taken breaks. Unless you count, of course, holidays, a week or 2 weeks traveling somewhere. So yeah, there should be music here and I shouldn't be Watchman. So let's switch to something before the group logs in and we begin the fight. Oh, okay, we've begun the fight already. What was that I missed? Mainly 244 and 246. Yep. You're correct. That's primarily what's dropping. It's just a damn luck. If you ask someone lucky, they'll tell you, no, it's all perfectly fine. It works as intended. I've got my full set of 248 in 3 hours. He is a sucker, unlike you, Zentrax. Zen is my oldest friend in, well, from previous games, and he left me here in SWTOR. What, how many times, Zen? 5 times. We joined and started together on day 1. Well, he started a little bit later because, I don't know, it was an issue with pre-order or something? Or maybe you didn't pre-order the same version of the game that I did. Yeah, BioWare was giving different kinds of early access to different people depending on their pre-order package. So Zen's been with me in SWTOR physically and mentally since the very beginning. He's left me 5 times or 6 times, is it now? I forgot. And I keep forgetting. I keep forgiving him, not forgetting. I keep forgiving him. I don't know why. The staged access? Ugh, don't mention stage. Oh wait, you're talking about the pre-order. Yeah. Every time I hear something stage, I think about staged operation releases and I'm about to puke. You know how much I hate the fact that BioWare decided to split an operation release into single bosses. It just makes me feel like I'm doing Tuboros Courtyard multiple times. That is true. They don't drop higher, they have a chance to drop more often. It's all based on chance. If you are by nature unlucky person, you still get crap. But yes, every time you approach the higher levels of each one of the tiers, you get a higher chance for good items to drop and less trash. And the drop rate for tier 4, which is rank 300, are fixed. As in constant chance all the time, because you can't really level up any more than 300, so you've got the same chance over and over again. This is my first character, yep. Well, I've made a trooper during one of the beta stages, but it doesn't really count, does it? My first ever character since I got access to one of the beta events in the game before the release was a trooper. Commando. I can't remember which spec anymore. I should dig into my screenshots collections to see what exactly I played. Probably gunnery.
Our jealous rivals would destroy our great weapon. But today, the Emperor's activity earns its place in the galaxy.
No, I think it used to depend how early you get into the game, depending on your package. Whether you pre-ordered deluxe edition or mine was collector's edition or whatever else was available, normal. There used to be 3 versions, I think. 3 versions of the game available for pre-order. Normal, deluxe, and I don't know. Yep, gear actually doesn't matter for flashpoints because you get bolstered. Some of the flashpoints, of course, benefit from better gear, like the Rishi flashpoints and probably to some extent Lost Island. But if you get a decent group, 4 people who know the mechanics, it's not a problem at all. That's the weird thing. We've got master mode content, and yet for master mode content you get bolstered in operations. That's just illogical to me. Craig, you asked something that I've missed, probably? How long will it take you to get reaccustomed to the game? For 3 years? Ooh, yeah. If you play one class, probably about a week, maybe 2 weeks, and you'll be swimming in your own waters again. If you want to play multiple classes, there's been a ton of changes to all of the classes, the mechanics. The game has evolved quite a bit. Maybe people like me don't notice it to the extent that I should, because I've been here and I've witnessed every single change as they have been brought to the game. But for folks like you who have been 3 years away, the game will actually feel very, very different. Nice, someone wants us to stay here. That's an interesting choice, fighting them there. I guess someone doesn't like being told where to sit. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. Ooh, nice. Master mode Ravager. That's not Master mode Ravagers, and yeah, I don't know why BioWare never decided to put those as available. We wanted Nightmare. Well, not we, but some of us wanted Nightmare version of the Ravagers and Temple of Sacrifice since the very beginning. They shouldn't have made the Revan fight specifically, and to some extent the original version of Koratani, so very challenging in hard mode. They should have made it a little bit more on par with the previous bosses, and then buff it through hell for a Nightmare version. But they decided not to release a Nightmare version then.
To the intruders. This station is capable of pulverizing continents. Do you think it will fall to a single strike team?
You mean my video intro? Yeah, I like it as well, of course. Thank you. Daring the Poe was incredibly generous to record that for me. I hope you guys don't believe that I've recorded that myself. It's actually illegal to do so. And I'm not that good of a voice actor, of course. You can barely understand me with my normal accent. What's left if I try to impersonate someone? Do I think Disney is to blame for the lack of content that BioWare has been providing us with? No, I think it's EA. There are other currently flourishing non-canon things, such as the Lego animated TV series, second season of which actually began already, I believe. What the hell was the name of that? The Freemakers Galaxy, I think was the name. I don't watch it. I don't watch it because it's a little bit too childish for my taste. Of course I remember you. Hi, Jim. You're one of the most active persons on the Discord server for the Tomb of Freedom NAD. That's what Musco said. We are expecting lethality and ruffian changes on Monday. When on Monday, we don't know yet. They haven't shared any other info about any other changes coming. When, how, why. But that's the only thing we know. If that's really you, Jim, feel free to post a link, invitational link to the Tomb of Freedom Now Discord server. I would be very glad to promote it. I just can't really go and create an invite link right now. Bauer attempted to fix that error with the locked doors. Are you speaking about the doors just before the last boss fight in Trial and Error? It's really weird because I stumbled upon that bug on day one, and I think in the previous patch or the one before that, there was in the patch notes mentioned that this bug has been fixed. God knows. Not to flashpoints. At least it hasn't been officially announced. For 5.5 there, for 5.5, Bauer is considering at the moment, nothing official yet. They just mentioned it somewhere, I forget where, probably on the forums. They're considering allowing Nightmare Operation bosses to drop unassembled components. That's the only thing we know so far regarding those drop changes. And of course, 2 days ago we got the changes coming to drop rates from PvP missions. Those are happening with 5.4, so on 22nd of August. I've already created my Mega Collective post on my website, guys, if you want to stay up to date with everything that Bauer is telling us and announcing officially. I'm collecting there all of my video previews, overviews, news, updates, and everything else. Of course, it doesn't allow you to post links. Silly me. Give me a link. I think I'm online on Discord, so give me a link in a personal message and I'll repost it. I forget that YouTube doesn't allow links. Old habits.
Hounds of the Republic.
Oh, we're at the last boss already.
Steal back your battle station? You won't have it.
I would actually prefer if you don't call me an insider.
You will fall before me.
Wait, did you call? Insider. Yeah, I don't like being called an insider or an influencer, especially influencer. I am part of Bauer's program, but I really dislike that name.
Hammerstation is mine.
And as far as Insider goes, well, I just try to stay on top of things by reading everything possible from Bauer, every single forum post. But at least the developer posts, of course. I don't read all of the forums, God forbid. But I try to stay alert of what's happening to the game.
I have failed you.
That was a message from me, so don't get alert. Okay. There we go. This link will lead you to the Tomb of Freedom NAD European server Discord. If you guys have characters on that server, feel free to join there. I was invited several weeks ago, and I have to say it's a very nice community there, especially when it comes to organizations, and well, they're helpful as well. As in, if you have questions about something, there is always someone to answer you. What the hell? Return to the Republic fleet. Okay, let's get out. There is always a possibility that Bauer is making a mistake with every single change they do, but it only depends on how the community is going to react with this. So I need to go to the exit location. Do you work for Bauer? Is that a question for me, Oscar? Holy crap, don't throw me, man. I would expect that from someone who just discovered my channel and live stream, perhaps, but... No, I don't work, of course. I don't work for Bauer. I work for myself and for my family. I have a very, very different real-life job that has nothing to do with gaming. Are we loading now? Come on, game. Wake up. Back on the topic that Senna started here about is Bauer making a mistake with these things. I don't think they're making a mistake by deciding to do something different. I've seen a lot of discussions already in different places, including on my videos in terms of in the form of comments. BioWare is wrong to implement gear gating for the new Flashpoint. They're not wrong. It just depends how the community is going to react on that.
Those conquered worlds.
And also, they haven't actually explained yet officially how this gating is going to work. Maybe it's just a recommendation gear, so you can still enter naked if you want. You won't get boosted. And that's entirely up to you. Kind of like the operations, you know? Okay, now is the time if anybody wants to join. I'm going to actually deactivate Hammerstation because I don't want to do that for an hour or two. Where is the Hammerstation? Deactivate Hammerstation. And I'm waiting for, I don't know who this actually is, the tank that joined me. I should check how many hours I have. Well, as a matter of fact, in the last year or so, my playtime has been lowered significantly. And I've never checked how many hours I have combined. So on Vulkk, my main character, I have 135 days and 22 hours of played time. Hi, Jay. Thank you for introducing yourself. What did you do to your PC, Hireface? Did it melt in the UK summer hotness? Vulkk is only pretending to live in Sofia. He's living in Austin, working for BioWare. Yeah, I live in their studio, actually. I never leave it. There we go. Gear gating is a wonderful thing because if it works through the group finder, it will really guarantee that you have a smooth and interesting run instead of a wipe fest. But on the other hand, I actually expect nobody to queue up directly for the new Flashpoint through the group finder. I think everybody, and I mean everybody, will be doing just like people do with the operations. Start the group on the fleet, get 8 people, be sure that everybody knows what to do, everybody is qualified, and then queue up through group finder for the daily and weekly rewards. What's my opinion on BioWare constantly reskinning the gear? I don't like anything rehashed and anything recolored. That's the short version. I'm really missing the innovative and different design of each endgame gear up until 4.0 or somewhere around that time mark. No, I don't work for BioWare. Of course I don't. I'm a player and a subscriber, guys. Because I've been a constant factor in the game, I do have a connection with Eric Musco, and they have invited me to join the influencer program. That's why I actually have a constant and easy, let's call it, connection with Eric Musco. And unfortunately, because of that, and because so many of you guys know that fact, I keep getting pretty much every day in numerous places personal messages on email, Facebook, Twitter, and in-game. Can you ask Musco this? Can you tell Musco that? Please tell BioWare that they're wrong on doing this change with the next patch. Hey, they're aware that not everybody enjoys what they're doing. And actually, the game producer, Kit Kanek, said that in a recent post on the forums. Hi, Trio. They're aware that they can never please everybody. I have to say, and it's not because I want to defend BioWare. You've seen and you've heard me trash talk about them when it's needed. Check my rank 300 video and hear my opinion about the stims on the cartel market. Back on the topic, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think that since Kit Kanek took over as game producer for Star Wars The Old Republic, he's doing absolutely everything perfect. Being honest, being open, being informative, and being part of the community. The only thing he's powerless to do, and I really don't know how else to describe that, except for powerless. He cannot produce more content. Why, bro? Because EA is pushing them to work more on cartel market rather than anything else. Hey, Sirius. Second option is because they don't have the resources and the money. Third option, because they don't have the manpower. God knows what else could be a reason. The only thing we haven't seen changed in Star Wars The Old Republic since the new game director started working, Kate Kanek, is regular new content being pushed out. As a matter of fact, we saw a regress. Is that the proper word? Because they promised us a staged operation release for this year, 2017. It's the beginning of the 8th month now, and we've only seen 2 bosses. We need 3 more for this operation to be completed, which means that the staged operation release will probably be dragged out throughout 2018. Which also worries me, because this probably means we are not going to receive an expansion. Otherwise, how would you imagine in the middle of an operation we receive a new expansion with new story? It just doesn't make sense. Hey, Dodge, isn't it like in the middle of the night for you, man? I keep forgetting what exactly is the difference between me and you, but it definitely should be very late for you. Don't fall asleep. I think the chat today is alive and good. Thank you.
With the right application of technology, the impossible comes to life. We can travel faster than light. We can construct an entire fleet in weeks, and we can make the visible invisible.
That is the answer, yep. The story that started on IOCAT and ended with the... Can I be that dumb, really? The story of IOCAT will continue with the Flashpoint. I really hope it's more than just a Flashpoint in relation to the story. But I think that would be it. Just go to that NPC, do the Flashpoint, and then we'll be left with another cliffhanger. I actually don't expect to learn the identity of the secret spy. I think this will be something for a future update. Hey, MLG. Happy Sunday. I fell down. Did you notice? Did you guys see me falling down? As a matter of fact, I haven't fallen down here for years. But I also hadn't woken up one of the droids in the special, what is it, 4th boss in Scum and Villainy. You know, the secret town, the secret boss, whatever it's called. And I failed up the other day on my previous live stream.
Your Republic's disinterest in their species led them right into my care. Thank you.
Oh, that jump is easy. You don't actually need to jump. If you just keep going forward, you would still land on the platform. If you're talking about the strange dark-skinned character, this is just a placeholder, and I'm not really sure if BioWare intended something. I think they literally just used a random character placeholder. The clues as to the secret identity of that spy is actually in the clothing, not the skin under the clothes or the face, because some folks, namely the miners, were able to very easily strip down the clothing and the mask from that person, and the black-skinned body was revealed underneath, which is just a placeholder again. Don't believe that. We still don't know who it is. I definitely don't think it's a Scion. It shouldn't be a Scion because the description doesn't match. The description simply doesn't match. So I guess everybody fell down once. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, someone else fell down. It's someone close to me. For the love of God, I can't remember any of the Scions being close to me. Not at all. I forgot to welcome David Bidder, who just subscribed some 5-6 minutes ago. Hi, David, if you're around. In the UK, it's early afternoon. Yes, I know it's morning in the US. Good morning, US. I think I mentioned that in my review videos for the dark side and light side. I would love if the traitor is different depending whether you do dark side or light side, or depending if you do Empire or Republic. So in one case it could be Senya, in the other case it could be, cannot be caught unfortunately because of, well, reasons. I don't want to spoil too much, but it cannot be caught. Could be Terron though.
as he will unite the galaxy.
Hey Natasha, I haven't seen you recently. Where have you been? Where have you been? Don't tell me busy with work. Are you going to fight against Darth Malgus? Yes, we are. We don't really have a choice, do we? Have I done the new Flashpoint? It's not available yet, so no, I haven't done it. Even if I have, I would be under NDA agreement. Sorry, NDA. A is for agreement. Which means if I had done it, I wouldn't be able to tell you guys about it and how it feels and what it is. Your first time on a Vulkk stream. Hello, Puppet Man. Will there be a second? I guess we'll see next time. Okay, the bugged boss. Well, actually, we're doing what the hell is this? Veteran mode. Sorry, veteran mode. I was about to call it story mode, but then story mode these days means something else. So veteran mode. This guy, even if it's bugged, shouldn't be a problem. It's here, it's here!
Stay still!
Oh, damn you. Will I be live streaming 5.4? Of course I will be, yes. Of course I will be. I'm hoping we would have a nice group from the guild to do the flashpoints together, so it would be smooth and easy. If not, and I don't have a group for whatever reasons, I might actually ask you guys to join me, maybe in advance. I'll decide about that when the launch day comes sooner. Yes, launch day stream is absolutely sure. There will be one, of course, unless my internet screws up, but I hope that won't happen. Oh, we still lost someone. Which was 5.4? What do you mean, which? The top left on the homepage of Vulkk.com will tell you everything you need to know and everything we currently know about 5.4. Go check it out, serious. After the stream, of course. Launch day is 22nd of August. Once again, just in case you guys forget. Mobilizing? No. Well, actually, from time to time I do get questions. Are you that Vulkk with the website and with the videos? Or where have I heard that name? Or are you the real Vulkk? Because apparently there are other folks with similar to my name for whatever reason. But today I'm doing a second Flashpoint and nobody has asked, so no, it's not that many people that actually know the name. So they're just doing their normal Flashpoint without caring who they play with. I think patch 5.4 is patch 5.4. That's it. Jedi Knight is, especially the ending on Corellia, the favorite story of mine, so I think you're missing out by not playing it. Dude, don't push me. Hey, Srit. Do you work for BioWare with name like Vulkk? You would have to. I don't understand that. Stop trolling me, please. I don't work for BioWare. As a matter of fact, that's a funny thing to say. I never thought about the possibility of reversing it, but BioWare actually works for me. BioWare works for you. You're paying them and they're working for you. Imagine that. Well, not everybody is paying.
Fleet is here.
I don't know, Jim, why you hang with me. Yeah. I've successfully been fooling you to stay around me and play with me for what, 5 years now? 4.5 maybe? Let's round it on 4, okay. I don't think it's more than 4 years now. Jim is my officer in Solstice and the worst healer you've ever met. What the hell is happening here? Why are these things invisible? I don't think I've ever seen that bug. Oh, there we go. I wonder if it's a bug or maybe my latency is playing tricks with me. Fine. Okay. I've been doing that Flashpoint for 5.5 years and I've never ever seen this bug happen before. Oh, it's cool to be able to see new bugs in old content. Invisible mobs, yeah, it's always a nice feature when you can't see your enemy. Ooh, that's a one big target. See, I'm right. BioWare works for us. Ah, didn't proc, damn it. Hey, Pokemon Master. Come on, lose the shield. Lose the shield. There we go. I am ashamed to admit, but right now I can't even remember who was To Braga. Remind me a little bit, who was that character? Okay, that's a request I've not seen before. Nice one. Who said? Senna. Vulkk, can you convince BioWare to give me... How many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3... Oh, holy crap, I give up. That's a number with a lot of zeros.
These stealth fighters are giving the fleet trouble. I've blasted my share, but they keep coming.
Oh, Master Toe Braga, right? How long will this stream be? Probably no more than 2 hours overall, and we've already approached the 40 something minute of the live stream, so about an hour, maybe an hour and 10-15 minutes. I've got to make a dog walk, and then we've got some raid, which I will not be live streaming. Vulkk, nice. Hello, Stephen, to return the favor. What's my opinion on Rogue One and Episode 7? I enjoyed Episode 7 despite the similarities with Episode 4. I really enjoyed the new characters, and Finn is my new favorite, I think. As far as Rogue One goes, probably one of the best Star Wars movies I've ever seen. It does have some flaws because of, yet again, the undisputed heroine, the female hero that has absolutely no dark side, no flaws, no issues. She's just pure. That's something I don't like from Disney in the last years, that they've been pushing out female heroes with absolutely no flaws whatsoever. But currently, Rogue One actually ranks second, just after Episode 5 in my personal ranking list. Hey, Brian. New faction to the game. As a matter of fact, they have added new factions to the game, just didn't allow players to play with the new factions. They added some chances for us to align and team up with the new factions, and I would of course love to have a third faction that doesn't have to do with the Republic or the Sith Empire, but that's never gonna happen. It's been nearly 6 years now, and we haven't even received a new playable class. So I don't really expect. What the hell happened there? I think the best we could ever hope for is new disciplines or classes eventually. I also don't think that's going to happen, but one can only hope. Screw you! I have stealth too. See? Proc. Ooh, nice. Screw you.
Severe damage sustained. Systems failing.
Now, what happened to Gurbeld? It didn't fall. Was that the bug? He appears to be under the turret. Well, whatever. Okay, 2 flashpoints, and I've collected just 3. He could have rezzed himself. Hey Andari, my favorite legacy, my favorite story class, sorry. I got confused reading your name. My favorite story is the last 3rd chapter on and after Corellia for the Jedi Knight, and overall the Sith Warrior. But when I get asked that question, I always answer in this complicated form, because the last part of the Jedi Knight story, I won't spoil what happens and who you face there, but it's by far the best moment. Oh, activated the buff. Is there a class that's easier for Eternal Championship? Someone provoked me to do the Eternal Championship recently, and I did it again with my Sentinel. My Sentinel does have decent gear, but it's by far not top gear for level 70. And I had absolutely no trouble with an exception of the 7th boss, but that was because I screwed up, not because the boss did something exceptional. So I could very easily recommend my class. I don't know if it's the easiest, but it's the one I feel easy playing because it's my main. I think Commando DPS or a Mercenary DPS should also be easy for various reasons, but then you would want to have a decent healer. I was planning to do a live stream of replaying the Eternal Championship one of these days. As I told you, I did it a few days ago and I just can't bring myself to do it again. It's really not interesting. Once you've seen the mechanics, and I've done it only 5 times in my life overall. 4 times on a Sentinel and 1 time on my Gunnery Commando. And I have to tell you, I don't want to do it anymore, damn it. I don't know what's so wrong with this. It's fun content, the fights are not boring, they are interesting. Especially the later 5 fights, they are actually challenging, some of them. It was really entertaining to see that we got absolutely no clues about the last boss encounter, and we had to figure out mechanics on our own, just like we do with operations, with new flashpoints, stuff like that.
Whatever you did, it's working.
There is my average gear right now. It's something in between 242, 246 with augments, of course. Everything is augment. I know that you can't really see when I'm flying through all of the items, but the average rating is probably 242, I have to say. My companion was Doc, healer, rank 40, I think. Huh. We don't like skipping. That's a first. And why I did the Eternal Championship, it's been 1.5 years since I last did this content. It was back at level 65. Back then I was wearing 224 gear, which was the best gear available at the time. So some people could say that it was easy for me because I had the best gear available on me. Someone actually confronted me on Facebook about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I can't really remember now. They claimed that something in my guide was not correct or not full, so I used the fact that I haven't been to the Eternal Championship in about 1.5 years, and I went with the clear mind that I had forgotten most of the mechanics. I was reading my own guide that I've written 1.5 years ago, and I was using that knowledge to defeat the bosses, and I did. So not much has changed really. There are different things that you have to do if you play as a healer, for example, and you have to rely on your DPS companion. Then things will definitely be tougher, but I've never done it from the healer point of view. So maybe that's one of the issues with my guide. It doesn't really extensively cover the point of view of the healer player. Although the mechanics are the same, it will just be slower. Hey, Fartbag, that's an awesome name. Reminds me of Ratbag, character from Shadow of Mordor. You took a friend and it wasn't me? Holy crap, Jim, I'm never speaking to you again. Are we stunning? Okay. Now we're stunning. In terms of CXP grind, right now Hammerstation and Fractured are probably the best. if you can do regular story mode operations, this is by far the best one. And I guess you haven't seen my video from 3 days ago. Go check it out after the live stream. It deals exactly with the best opportunities of how to rank up, what's best to do, and some tips and tricks of what to do reaching up 300 and beyond that. I had to wait long enough to have at least one character level rank 300 before I can start giving advices. Otherwise it would be just unfair. You can do most, if not all, of the uprisings solo, and I've actually done some of them with my old 224 gear in the very first days after 5.0 went live. I didn't come back later after I upgraded my gear because you're not reading group chat. Holy crap, I'm not reading group chat.
Watch
Yes,
the
what did I
final
miss?
moments of your Republic fleet.
Yeah.
Tell your armada to stand down and we can end this peacefully.
What's my favorite Flashpoint? Lost Island. Oh, by far Lost Island. I love not just the story. Well, story-wise, it's probably not Quad Drive Yard, Count Under Siege. The story, simply because I love zombies. Zombies and Star Wars is a very weird combo that we've never seen except for this game here and Dead Troopers book, which is now Legends book. My favorite is Lost Island because it was, and to some extent it still is, a very good challenge in Master Mode. You cannot just go there and do it. Even if you have a decent group, you still need some knowledge of how to do things.
Power core set to self-destruct.
This station will explode, consuming
My
your
least
entire
favorite,
fleet. And from the wreckage of
wow,
the once
I don't know.
mighty Republic, a new empire will be born.
I don't think I've ever thought on that topic. There are some flashpoints that I dislike, like Tarao 5, but it's not because the flashpoint is bad. It's because it was the easiest one in the beginning of 2012, and everybody...
And only
Excuse me. Everybody was farming Tarao 5 for gear back then. The gearing system was very different, so let's not jump back in those times. Well, I have all the classes. So what do you mean? If I have to make a new class, what it would be? If I have to make a new class from the existing ones and play it? Or if I have to make a brand new class that doesn't exist into the game?
for the new empire. Thank you again for dealing with Darth Aho. You certainly made my job easier. I haven't enjoyed myself this much since the
Wow, it's
Shadow
really
Forest.
frustrating not having a healer. And why am I sitting in front of the boss? I can afford to get knocked back. That's not a big problem. Oh. Okay. Catch up with the chat then. Don't kite, don't kite. What the hell?
Feel an emperor's wrath.
That's really weird. What the hell is this guy doing there? Who are you? Hey, dude, come up here. When you're... That's a very nice example. When you're a range DPS and you don't care about other people in the group.
Enough games.
It's fast, but a few patches ago Bauer lowered the experience, the CXP reward from doing those chapters. I've never farmed them, as a matter of fact, so, which means I also haven't done them since they were nerfed, the CXP reward from them, because they are easy. So I can't really compare how much the nerf is.
You will join me in death, as will your republic.
Yeah, we'll join you in that. How many of you guys remember the original mechanic with Malgus, where you had to, on 10% he stops taking damage, kind of, and you had to actually drag him and push him over the bridge.
I won't let you miss the celebration. Get to the hangars. I'll see you there.
Secondary systems failure. Core power levels critical.
There are those rumors that I was never able to prove or reject for myself. I tried playing with Zoom and compare it to other characters. Some people do consider Zoom to be the best healer overall. I personally enjoy my old classic healers. When I play my Sentinel, I always heal with Doc. When I play my Marauder, I always get Queen to heal him. I know, Queen is a traitor and so on and so on. I just like Kmalavai Queen. A companion cannot make a difference for you. If you're struggling on something, there is very small chance, pretty much neglectable, that a companion will be able to help you out. So whichever is your favorite companion, whether it's a healer or something else, use them. There used to be a difference between companions, even between classes and companions. So if you compare a tank companion from one class to another tank companion from another class, there is a difference. Now, everybody acts the same, everybody has the same set of skills for each one of their roles, and it's more boring. Okay. Hey, Han. It's pretty late, if you say so. It's 5:30 in the afternoon here for me. The Red Eclipse is my server. European, in case you don't know. Right, so once again, anybody wants to join for something else random? No. Trick is not nerfed anymore. She was nerfed back at 4.0, but they've changed so many things since then. Okay. I'm alone. I'm gonna turn off. What the hell did we just do? The False Emperor. The False Emperor. I'm gonna turn it off so I don't have to do the same thing again. And wait, what? What the hell is wrong with bugs? Can you guys see there are no buffs on my icon here, on my avatar? My buffs have just disappeared. They're not gone. They're just invisible. There we go. And they're back now. 1 hour left. Okay, that's plenty of time. I never liked Trig because of the speech. She speaks constantly. They nerfed that as well, a little bit. But it's still annoying. Okay, let's go for something else. Ooh, the wait begins. Not an instant pop, that's strange. Thank you, Oscar. Just whisper Vulkk, mate, if you want an invite, and we'll queue together if you want to play together with me. Yeah, there is room, guys. Come on, jump in. Send a whisper to Vulkk, Red Eclipse Republic side. If you're level 70, we can do uprisings as well. If not, we'll just queue up for a random flashpoint. Thank you, Jay, for joining me. And as weird as that sound, enjoy your work. That's actually a good trick. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Nothing expires when you're in a conversation.
The stealth fighter is ready for your
But also,
departure.
I don't think I can see
Captain
guild
Kenneth Ross will fly you
invite,
to
group
Darth Malgus'
invites,
space station.
which is not the problem at
Public
this
is counting
moment,
on you.
of course. So I'm gonna wait a couple minutes for any of you guys to send a whisper. There we go. Puppet Guard has just joined. That's probably Puppet Man. Easy to guess. Oh, I can invite from within the discussion, from within the dialogue with the NPC. Nadia is the best. Well then, join me and prove. Oh, it doesn't matter if you're a DPS. That's 2 people. I think just 2 of you asked to join. So what do we have? Guardian. Ooh, 2 Guardians, 3 Melees. That's gonna be nice. So we're queuing up for Flashpoints apparently because Puppet Guard is 67. We cannot do an uprising. Ooh, that was quick. Don't be Rishi, don't be Rishi, don't be Rishi. We did many times Zen, but that was way in the past. Oh, someone else asked to join. Well, sorry mate, I'll invite you next time. Who was that? I didn't even see the name. Come on, load. Oh. Kekos, I hope you're on the stream because otherwise why would you whisper me to join? Oh, that's MLG, sorry mate. You actually told me who you are. If you are still around in, I don't know, 25 minutes, I'll invite you for the next one. Everybody's here, shall we go? Once again, there are rumors that this companion is more powerful than the other companion. Don't trust them, guys. The difference is small enough for you to freely just ignore it. Level up the character, the companion that you enjoy playing with. If it doesn't matter to you, follow the internet's opinion and level Zoom. I mean, rank up Zoom influence. If not, just pick the companion you enjoy most, and believe me, if you're failing something, it's not because of your companion. That used to be an issue with some companions in the past, some 2 years ago. It's not an issue anymore. All of the companions perform equally because of some animations, there is a small difference. Like someone mentioned recently, Trick's animations and why Trick is considered to be weaker. No, she is not. Those animations don't really make a difference. If you're about to get killed by something, you will get killed by that something. And it's not because your companion is weak. It's either because, it's either because the companion is not high enough level, or because you didn't use your cooldowns properly. Yeah, you should have your companions, all of them, at 50 influence rank. Oh, I'm gonna struggle reading that. Kranz Zerik. Is that correct? Hey, mate. I pronounced it correctly. Oh, that's a first for me. I'm proud. Should you buy the Nihilus mask from the cartel market? I don't like the cartel market as a whole, but the mask is actually not decoration, it's outfit. So if you want to spend money, buy it, of course. Another cool trick you could consider is make some level 1 ults, go to the GTNs on different servers, see where it might be actually cheap enough for you to afford it. transfer a character with money, buy the mask, transfer back. How does that sound? Many people actually do that. The best story? You mean character story? It's the Sith Warrior. It's my favorite. It's not the best, it's my favorite. The choices are really meaningful. If you like non-Jedi, non-Sith story, the agent is really good. Dark Side Trooper is also fun. Light Side Trooper is boring as hell. The ending of the Jedi Knight is the best by far. If you play a Dark Side Jedi Knight, you have fun throughout the whole story also. But you have to consider making those dark side decisions, killing stuff. Killing stuff as a Jedi is actually way harder than killing stuff as a Sith. Something subconsciously just tells you, dude, you are a light side character, or you're supposed to be. Don't do this. It's still on discount, right? It was this week. Popular, featured. I think it's... Oh, there we go. 1,000 Cartier coins. I think 1,000 is decent enough if you're going to use it and if you really want it. The silly things that people should not buy is exclusive items that BioWare started putting, like a hilt that costs 7,000 Cartier coins, like the Arbiter's lightsaber hilt. I mean, it's probably because I have one and I don't need to buy another one, but 7,000, what was it, 7,700? Nearly 8,000 Cartier coins? You know how much money that is in real life for just a silly hilt? I don't get that. Dodge, if you're still around, you can tell me how wrong I am. I remember you bought the hilt. And again, if you have the money, and if it really pleases you to have that item, who can stop you? After all, you make the money, you work for this money, and you can do whatever you want with it. Nice. Anybody? No? Okay. Well, let's go kill stuff. Are you guys waiting for me? Okay. We're not doing secret hallways. We're not doing shortcuts. Let's go kill stuff. Did I see your question above, Pokemon? Probably not. I haven't answered your question. Okay, you're asking third time. Is the unassembled gear better than the CXP grind gear? And is it worth saving up command tokens for them? The unassembled gear is exactly the same as the gear that you can get from the RNG crates. You can also get weaker crap from RNG crates, but the gear is one and the same. It just depends what tier you get and how lucky you are with the RNG stuff. Is it a good idea to save your tokens? What do you want to save tokens for? Do not save tokens for tier 1 armor set. It's not worth it. It's way too expensive for the 230 gear and you don't need it for anything. You get bolstered for every single place that you want to do that gear would be useful. So if you do flashpoints, you get bolstered, gear doesn't matter. If you do story mode operations, you get bolstered, gear doesn't matter. If you do veteran mode operations, gear does matter, and 230 is way too low for you to be able to use it. So don't waste tokens on the tier 1 set. It's not a good idea. I think someone else, Jim, was it? Answered that question also. Yes. Well, that depends probably on the class and experience. I've sold Hammerstation with 224 in the beginning of 5.0, somewhere in November, December. So yes, it's doable. Hey, Gento. Are you certain of that, Jim? I don't think that's true. No. 224 optimized is not better than 230. Well, again, I don't know if actually the 230 set comes unoptimized. If that's the case, then you just go purchase the tokens 230 and it's not optimized. And yes, 224 is actually better. My thoughts on the Dark vs. Light server wars feature. I think it's a cool feature. I don't actively participate in that, or at least when I participate, I don't really do it because of the Dark vs. Light. What I think BioWare missed related to that event is add more interesting items to the vendors. But then again, everything interesting is going to the cartel market because that's what earns money for them and for EA. So it's understandable. It's not acceptable, but it's understandable. If you're up for a challenge, many things can be undermanned or soloed in the game. However, if you want to go for CXP, don't solo anything. You're wasting your time. The reward for... hey Carol, how are you doing? The reward for soloing something is a personal reward because you've done a personal achievement that in most cases is not even part of the game's achievements. The game doesn't really reward you for soloing stuff. But it really punishes you in terms of time spent. For example, I do have a video of soloing the second boss in the Crimson Sky, I believe. What the hell was the name of that uprising? Oh, I can't even see it. So yeah, I did one of the first uprising I did solo back in November 2016 when 5.0 was released. I spent about 2 hours working out a possible mechanic for how to defeat the second boss fight, the third boss fight, sorry, which was the 2 droids. That was really, really tough for me, and on the winning attempt, when I actually killed the boss, it took me 24 or 28 minutes, something near to half an hour. Crimson Fang, thank you, not the Crimson Sky. The name of the organization is a Crimson Fang. And of course, back then I was with 224 gear, the level 65 gear. 2-manning something is, in most cases, really productive because I don't mean to sound elitist or anything, but depending on what kind of a group you get for some content in the game, it's really more quicker and easier to just go with fewer people who know the mechanics rather than join a pug and slow things down. Specifically for uprisings, it's better to underman them because you can use whatever you're lacking in your small group setup, and you can compensate that with a companion. So, for example, if you have a tank and DPS, like me and Zentrax back in November, we needed heals, so we brought out a healing companion. If you have 2 DPS characters, you can use 1 healer companion, 2 healer companions, 1 healer and 1 tank companion. Just make fun. You're still 2 players because the companions do play on their own pretty much, and you don't need to worry about what the 3rd and the 4th person may do. Like pull that mob that doesn't want to be pulled, or I don't know, jump somewhere that they shouldn't jump. anyone? Damn it. Oh! Someone did have it. Nice. Someone is working 10 hours per day. That sounds familiar. Damn it. Stop lagging. What the hell is wrong here? Huh. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Ooh, they started dying finally. Hey Jafar, how are you doing today? Am I a fan of strongholds? No. Probably because decoration is kind of part of my real life job, as in when we work on interior projects. I don't enjoy doing that in the game. I do enjoy watching what other people have done, but I'm not a huge fan of decorating strongholds myself. Huh, you leveled up? What's that now? Oh, 68. Nice. Remind me again, which one was Tyrants, the second or the fourth boss? I keep forgetting and just mixing up their names. If he's the one with the challenges, then yep, it can be frustrating being melee because you have to get out every now and then. If it's the second one, no, it's not a problem for a melee, believe me. If you get used, when you get used to the mechanics, melee and ranged is exactly the same. The only annoying factor, if I have to search for something annoying for a melee, is the fires. If you have more than 2 melee DPSs and the tank doesn't stay where they should, you might have actually overlapping fires on the boss, and that's really frustrating. One is done. Commander rank 300, my friend. You have missed the live stream where I reached 300. That was an epic moment. Because it took me so very long. Don't pick all of them. Don't pick all of them. Damn you. Damn you. Okay, guys, you can finish the fight. Not bad. How are we doing there?
This is Master Secure Sean receiving your signal. Well done. Rendezvous at Carrick Station for debriefing.
4, 5. Okay, not bad. 3 flashpoints, 5 of those. Okay. Flashpoints are good and easy. There are just maybe 2 or 3 flashpoints that take longer than intended and are some more challenging boss encounters than they should be for pugs. Pretty much flashpoints really work nice for farming CXP. Okay, MLG wanted to join. Are you still around? You still want to join? Hey, Rico. Bye-bye, Oscar. I've got 40 minutes. That should be enough for one more, at least. You guys want to see my bad luck? Let's do one more and then we'll see my bad luck. Oh, for solo. No, sorry, I misunderstood there. No, flashpoints solo are not worth doing for any other reward different than personal achievement. We did the Red Reaper just now. Red Reaper. There we go. Oh wait, the group was disbanded? What the hell? Okay then, if any of you guys wants to join again, just whisper me. If anybody new wants to join, Vulkk is on the Red Eclipse Republic side. Kekos is level 66, which means we're doing a flashpoint. We can't do an uprising. If you insist on playing solo, your best way of earning CXP is doing the chapters or doing heroics. I literally don't see any other option that is really suitable for a solo player. However, I strongly advise you to give it a go with any casual content from Group Finder. Believe me, it's more easy than it looks and more easy than what you think it is. Nobody else wants to rejoin or join fresh group? Last chance. This is intended for group plays. The Galactic Command is intended for group players. The fact that they allow you to do stuff solo is just because they want to cater and appreciate the solo players. They're trying to bring back the group content or the focus on group content with the Galactic Command, except the RNG crapness. Let's stay clear of that. Oh, Trio, I know your seconds, man. You say you're joining and 20 minutes later you will log in. Please hurry. I have a Steam active. Try Group Finder. There is nothing really bad with it. Start with the easy stuff. Start with veteran mode flashpoints. They're really easy, especially if you play a DPS. But whatever you play, they're easy. When you get more familiar with, I don't know, your character, your discipline, the mechanics, because most of the mechanics from flashpoints are used in operations as well. And don't be afraid, start joining for operations. However, very important note, nobody uses Group Finder to directly queue up for operations, so don't waste your time there. Go on the fleet or join any looking for group channels, custom user channels if you have them on your server. There is one called the Red Leader here on the Red Eclipse. Join the fleet general chat, stay there for a while, you'll see group being formed. Tell the leader that's forming the group that it's your first time, and in most cases, they will be very glad to accept you and help you out. It's actually going to be a rare occasion where someone will throw your weight and reject inviting you because you're a new person to story mode operation. Wow. My favorite spec for my least favorite class. Oh, holy crap. And vice versa. For my favorite class, my least favorite spec is concentration for the Sentinel. or Fury. For my least favorite class, my most favorite, holy crap, I don't know really. I can't answer that question. Oh, trio logged in. That was quick. What do you have? A Guardian and the Commando. Ooh, nice setup. Okay, I'm not waiting anymore. We are jumping into whatever is next. Ooh. Waiting time. Everybody is doing Hammerstation. Pokemon, I don't understand that. What does Twitch have to do? Oh, okay, I get that. Again, still, what does Twitch have to do with this? Oh, wait, Battle of Rishi is the fun one. Okay, it's not the Lagfest, Lava Fest. Lava Fest, or Lava Lag Fest. Lava Lag Fest, I like that. Anyway. If you want a tank in operations, it would be better if you watch a few videos or ask other tanks before you start doing that yourself. Yeah, tank is the most desired and the hardest role to play in operations, especially in pugs, because you have to know your game and you have to know what you're doing and not rely on the other participants. In pugs, simply people are not used to play with each other and everybody goes away and do their own thing, like pull this group of mobs or do that mechanic the way they're used to or the way they want to. They don't listen to the ops chat. They don't pay attention to what the people next to them are doing. So being a tank in a pug is quite different and difficult. Are we ready? I've always enjoyed melee DPS classes. Ever since in 2005 I started playing Star Wars Galaxies. I've always enjoyed melee DPS classes, and I really enjoy the fact that the Sentinel has 3 different DPS disciplines and the 2 lightsabers. It's a glow stick, and when you double the amount of glow sticks per character, it doubles the fun. No, seriously. The leading factor is that it's a melee DPS. I've always preferred melee DPS because they are forced to move a lot more in both PvP and PvE. And I just don't enjoy sitting stationary like a turret. Which is weird to say because I actually quite enjoy playing my ranged DPSs, even though I don't play them often. Okay, we don't have any stealths. Like pandas. Is that a reference to World of Warcraft with the pandas? Oh, my favorite healer class. I've only played 2 of the healers. I've never played a commando or a mercenary healer ever. I mean, that's one of the 2 or 3 disciplines at all that I've never touched, even for leveling up. I do enjoy scoundrel healer and operative healer. It's a lot of fun. The first year after I started playing the game, I was playing Sage Healer. Granted, of course, for these 5.5 years, the classes changed so much, so you can't really compare the Sage experience I've had from before 2.0, because just just a few days before patch 2.0 went live, I switched to playing Scoundrel Healer, and I ditched my Sage. Ever since then, my main healing ult has been a Scoundrel Healer. I Really enjoy the mechanic and the playstyle of the Scoundrels. For healers only. I despise the DPS version of the Scoundrel. It's just not my type of gameplay. That doesn't mean they are bad, not at all. I just don't enjoy playing that kind of a class. It's a melee DPS, and yet I don't enjoy it. I know, it sounds weird. I've just mentioned I enjoy melee DPS. If any of you guys is looking for a challenge, I'm not really certain. No, I'm actually certain. This flashpoint cannot be done in with one person, with a companion. But it's actually real fun to do this flashpoint, Battle of Rishi, with 2 people and 1 companion. Well, depending on the 2 people. I've done this with Zen. Zen, remember? We had my Sentinel DPS, his Shadow Tank, and we used the healer companion. It was a lot of fun, but back then we had a very crap gear when we did it months ago. And we struggled really hard on the last boss. We were doing master mode, I mean, of course. You can very easily 2-man this in veteran mode with no problem whatsoever. But doing this in master mode was a decent challenge. The bosses have interesting mechanics that actually make you think what you're doing, where you're going. The last boss was really tough on healing, so we had to use 2 healing pads to survive. Yeah. Vulkk derped. Vulkk did not derp. Vulkk struggled just like you did. You got splat with 2 hits, Zen. My tank. Are we going? Wookiee first. Bye bye Pokemon, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have enjoyed your stay. A few days ago I made a video, yeah, you can easily find it. It's about how to get to rank 300 and what to do after that. That's the title of the video. I suggest you go take a look if you're new to the Command XP Grindfest and you're looking for some advices and suggestions. Oh, don't do that. You've ruined my perfect combo. That's not really a tough Wookiee. If you're looking for a tough Wookiee, you should meet Torque. Torque is the toughest Wookiee I've ever seen in this game. Torque is the 3rd boss in the Ravager's operation. Really nice boss fight, really different than anything else we've seen in the game. Not so different in terms of mechanics. The mechanics are fun actually, but what's different is the small space that you enter and you're allowed to play on. The first version of Torque, the boss fight, was really intense because everything was full of smoke, fire, and Well, pretty much you had to play guessing where things are because you couldn't see anything on the screen. How long will I be streaming for? Probably another half an hour. If you want to catch up later on, the video will be available as a normal video upload maybe later tonight or tomorrow morning, so don't worry. You can always finish watching what you have missed. My favorite mechanic of Scoundrel Healer. What do you mean by mechanic? If you're asking about an ability, by far my favorite ability is the Call to Wave. The so-called new heal ability. It's not new anymore, but I still call it new. And in terms of secret mechanics, as in which ability to be used after which, I don't think I have any favorites. I've only played my healer in the last year in casual content, so I've fallen out of shape with these things. Come back for a second stream next time, man. What do you think of the new story or mission for this game? Define new. Are you referring to the IOCAT storyline that started with the previous buff? Or do you mean something else? I miss the origin stories per class that we used to have. Oh, wait, we're... Okay, we're killing stuff. I thought someone's going stealth. No stealth. There is no real reason why I prefer Republic side than Imperial. Probably, well, when I started the game, we had a guild that carried over a group of friends of mine and me from Star Wars Galaxies. And we were playing on the Republic side there, so maybe that was the reason. I've admitted through the years so many times that pretty much everything on the Empire side is cooler. The stories are generally better overall. The animations are better, the outfits are better, so it's really tough to answer why I prefer to play Republic. It's not because I cannot see myself doing dark side decisions. No, that's definitely not the reason. Welcome back, Oscar. That was a very short absence. The super weapon, you're referring to the IOCAT storyline. I like the idea that we're finally moving on from the Eternal Empire, but I don't like the fact that the story is being developed so slow. By the time 5.4 hits, I would have already forgotten half of the dialogue options and decisions that I've made during the first part. God forbid we may see, if we see a third installment of that story arc before the end of the year. I do like the story though. I did like the IOCAT story. It was fun and interesting. I was hoping it would be at least a little bit different between Empire and Republic. It's exactly the same. I mean, the lines are the same. Even that's not different. The bonus boss here is extremely fun. In Master Mode, of course. This is, I think it's probably my favorite boss, bonus boss in a Flashpoint. The guy here with the compounds and the poison and stuff. It's really fun. Oh, you're from Australia as well. I had forgotten that if you had mentioned it before. Maybe I never knew. Good night to you. Trio went in ahead of me. Have I ever been able to pull off a stealth res? I am notoriously bad with doing stealth res and on my scoundrel. Yes, of course I have been able to, but I do fail often as well. It's something a main player scoundrel healer has to know how to do pretty much flawlessly. So my excuse is that I don't play a scoundrel main healer. And I do fail very often trying to stealth res someone because I get damaged by AoE or because there is a dot that prevents that to happen. Different reasons. Are we there yet? Come on. Let's go.
We are in the right.
This one is called Battle of Rishi. It's the funnier one from the 2 Rishi Flashpoints that are available in the game. The other one is way too laggy. Okay, I had forgotten. Apparently we go for Vulkk first. Go! You hate the torch flashpoint. You mean the other one on Rishi? The torch flashpoint. Oh! Should have jumped. The server didn't know I was out. Bloodline is actually fun as well. I just don't like the fact that my FPS goes to hell on the second boss fight. Okay, so you don't have a very successful record stealth rising. It's more about knowing the mechanics of the boss fight. That's pretty much it. Knowing when the boss is about to dish out AoE attack, or when a dot is about to go out. Someone's having issues with the stream. Oh, winning stage. Hey, I should have remembered to save all of my tokens and use them during the winning stage, because you get those light side or dark side tokens if you rank up. In this case, I can't really rank up anymore, but I still get tokens. And now the fun part. It's not that fun in veteran mode. The boss is not really hard. Am I healer or tank or damage? In this one, I'm Sentinel, so I'm damage. When I play my Scoundrel, I'm always a healer. I never play Scoundrel or anything else, except for when I had to level up. But I haven't leveled up my Scoundrel solo since level 60. I've used, for 65 to 70, I believe I used Zen to help me out level quickly with heroics. Before that, I can't even remember anymore. Probably doing flashpoints. Really? 3,000 per tick? Oh. Oh, I forgot the last one. Oh, that's a fail.
Surrender now or face immediate extermination.
Well, I wanted to see what happens, and I saw what happens. I just forgot that the last blast is different than the others.
Friendlies acknowledged.
I'm on the red eclipse as well, mate. Is it a 0 damage? Yep, it's a mechanic.
Putting up much of a fight.
It's a 0. When you see in combat log that you've been defeated with 0 damage, it's a mechanic that defeats you. It's not a bug.
Put your weapons down.
GG, thank you. My Sage healer is not 70 though, so that must have been 2 years ago then.
Taking them out. Priming electromatrix. Surrender now or face immediate extermination.
No res, okay.
Put your weapons down.
I have done multiple streams for Fallen Empire.
I will take you down.
There is nothing really new there for me to explore. I might go and redo the stories with another characters at some point, but I'm not planning to do that, at least not in the near future.
Friendlies acknowledged.
Hey Jim, be nice, or I'll tell people how you left 10 months ago. You said I'm not coming back this time, and you came back without me asking. You actually asked me to restart the guild. It was your initiative.
Priming electromatrix.
To level 55. Oh, I don't remember that far back, man.
Damage.
I don't remember what I did. I don't know why is the commander not raising me. That's a person from our chat, so trash talk them now. He doesn't want to raise me.
I will take you down.
Why I died, just in case someone joined just now, because I stayed away from the circle. I was curious what kind of damage we take from veteran mode circle, the electrified waves. And it turns out that just like in Master Mode, you get one-shotted from the last blast.
Friendlies acknowledged.
Ooh.
I will take you down.
You were wondering. Still no res, really? If there is a bug, I may not be able to pick up my XP. Thank you! I'll pick up my free reward. Let's see now. Ooh, so far away. Damn. Well, I did the best I could, really. What's that? 7 items from less than 2 hours of grind. Not too bad. I had a Steam active, mind you.
Republic fleet. There are traitors. All ships cease fire. Oh,
It's the truth.
Now the best part. Let's see how incredibly unlucky Vulkk is with opening the RNG crap. Make a guess, guys. Come on, help me out in the chat. How many items, how many 248 items I'm going to pull out of these 8 crates now? Make a guess, make an estimate, make a bet if you wish. Zero, 1, 0, crap, none. Oh, come on, be more positive. 0, damn. Nobody believes in the RNG crapness. Yes, it's rare. 4. Nice one, Trig. I like that. I mean, it's good to be positive, but you're just a little bit too positive. Okay, let the opening begin. 1. Ugh. 2. Ugh. 3. Wow! I have something! No way! And it's actually, look at this! My bracer is the 1236 that I still haven't replaced. Ooh, wow. The RNG gods are with me today. Look at what silly things make me happy these days in the game. Okay, nothing good here. Oh, that's purple. That's 246. Damn. Nothing here. Come on. Give me a second one. Prove everybody wrong. Prove that this system is not a total crap. Oh, I'm over the limit. Okay. Let's pick up some things. Like this. 244 blue crap at rank 3. Really. There it is, my precious, precious bracer. Wait, it's arm guard. And it's wrist, actually. Don't say things like that. I was actually afraid myself that I might actually accidentally click and disintegrate the damn item. But no, it is forever in Vulkk's inventory. One item. How many people guessed one item? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people had 1 in their guesses. Okay, that's not too bad. 1 out of 7 is still better than 0 out of 7 because that's usually my luck. Okay, how many tokens do I have now? Whoa, 323. That's good. I have enough tokens for another session like that. Hot diggity, look at this. Ned Flanders says, welcome to the Marv Soul. Hey Marv, if you're on the live stream. Might be watching just a video. The hell? Oh, Rishi? No thanks. I need Yavin. Still. I might actually want this. Those reasons. And that's it. Everything else crap. Ooh, an 8. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Damn it. Damn you. Well, calculation 2 hours lifetime spent with a good company. Thank you guys for enjoying my live stream. Thank you for filling the chat with good stuff. And it was very lively today. It's time for me to go shower because it's 500 degrees in here. And then I have a dog walk, ride, dinner, and may the new week be with you. See you next time, guys.